Hey, I wanted to make another video because another topic is the first few days when you start breastfeeding, and you've just had your baby, you've just given birth. It's a wonderful moment. You're both left mind strong, and the left side of your brain is what I mean. And the left side of your brain is the side that is the loving side and all of that, so that for that time, you and baby are having this special moment where you are both connected in that way. It's a hormonal thing that happens with babies, but that's one thing to think about in the first couple of days. That is why mothers get so attached, and that's why we are motherly and have motherhood. Now, in the first couple of days, this is a new human being that has been brought into the world. So, and they're going to grow and develop their own personalities. So, it'll take some time for you and baby to adjust to each other. But just know that those moments when you're laying there and you're nursing your baby and you're snuggled up close to your baby, and especially if you're doing skin to skin, which means that the baby is just in their diaper, whether you use cloth diapers or you use like Huggies, Pampers, Loves, whatever, and you have on no shirt, and it's just you and the way God made you and your baby. Those are magical times. Very much enjoyable times, because you are so close to your baby when you're doing skin to skin and breastfeeding. Now, with the skin to skin that I was talking about, the great thing about skin to skin is whenever you have your baby there lying on your chest and your baby is your skin to skin, a mother's temperature will regulate to the baby, and it's a very awesome thing. There has been, I've seen pictures on the internet of thermal imaging of a mom that had twins, and one side is cooler than the other side because that baby was warmer than its sibling. So that's skin to skin at its best. It regulates your temperature to what the baby needs. It calms baby because baby can be smelling your smells, and it just brings that closeness of you guys together. Now, every woman, after you give birth, you have milk already. It's not the white milk that looks like what we drink, that we get from the grocery store, that color milk. At the beginning, it's kind of a clear milk. Some can mistake it from like a watery substance, but it's not. It's colostrum. And colostrum is awesome. Colostrum is, you hear people talking about immunizations and stuff like that. Colostrum is giving your baby immunizations. Because every time that you've gotten sick, you've gotten a cold, you've gotten over the cold, you've had the flu, all of those kind of things, that's going through that colostrum and into your baby to keep your baby well. Now, in this time, you may notice that your baby is nursing a lot, and that is fine. Because the thing about breastfeeding is it is supply and demand. So whenever your baby is hungry and needs to be fed, it doesn't matter. It seems like for the first couple of days that we're just attached to this baby, and it's just like in the prior episode that I was talking about, the growth spurts. We feel like we're attached to them, but don't worry, because what you're doing in those times that you're putting the baby to the breast, you're not doing it because the baby is starving and there's no milk that they're receiving. No, what you're doing is you are developing your breast to know supply and demand, to know that my baby needs it, this, and that kind of thing. So your milk ducts and your breast can start producing the milk that your baby needs. And that's what's going to happen. You're going to have colostrum for a couple of days, and then your milk will come in. And when your milk comes in, your breasts will get big. They can get engorged. And engorgement hurts, as I've said in the engorgement video that I posted. Engorgement can hurt. But the thing about that is just nurse your baby. Let your baby suckle from you. And sometimes the engorgement can happen overnight, so you might need to hand suppress before you can put the baby to the breast. But a lot of times that's when engorgement happens, is when your milk comes in. And it's just like your breasts are like, here we go. I'm ready to feed the baby. I hope that that has helped you in knowing that the first couple of days it's going to seem like there's no milk coming out because it doesn't look like milk. But that's because it's colostrum, and that stuff is liquid gold. It is so good for the baby. So much nutritional value in there because it is giving your baby, which, if you think about the size of your baby's stomach, think about the size of your baby's stomach when they're born and how much they actually need. Because the colostrum is all that they need in the first couple of days. That's why your body is making it. That's why your body makes that. And then, like I said, when the milk comes in, that's the fattening stuff. Because when your baby is first born, your baby, when they're very first born, they have been getting their nutrients from you. They've been getting their nutrients through mommy. And I've made this video extremely long, but this is a really good topic, so I'm probably going to do it on a to be continued and talk about it a little bit more, because the first couple of days is so important, that bonding time that you have with your baby. So remember, colostrum, very important for baby. Even if you choose that you only want to breastfeed for a week, or you only want to do it while you're in the hospital, that colostrum is the way to go. And don't think that you're not nursing your baby and that you're not giving your baby something wonderful. Because every single ounce of breast milk counts, even when it's just colostrum. And I say just colostrum because that's how people feel about it. Thank you so much for watching this extremely long video. And again, I'm going to make some more topics for later. Thanks so much.